Actually, we're on the own ones, we're outside.
Yeah. Well, you know what you should do?
We'll get him.
Take them outside.
He said it.
Because this is going to sound like AIDS for people listening.
Is it?
Yeah, the echo. The echo's gone now.
Oh, mate, yeah. Oh, crystal clear.
Crystal.
I'll even just use one.
Crystal waters.
Crystal what?
Use the other one, because so we've got more wiggle room.
Oh, yeah.
You know? Wiggle, 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 yeah. Wiggle, 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 yeah.
Wiggle, 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 yeah.
I'm sexy and I know it. I'm sexy and I know it.
Scruffy money, buddy, I washed up. No use. Gone soft, gone off. Old news, that bruise like spread like a rumor. Get brain like a chew. Well, Scruffy money done some dumb stuff. But me young pup. When I'm packing, walking down the road to give the guy a thumbs up. When it's 6 in the morning and the sun's up, and they're peeling the corns, and me feelings get horrid. Never was knocking for the stores, never knocking in for the store for the peace. Talking about how they're gonna call the police. The cover guard did not call the police. No, with the floor clean with the chlorine bleach. Drink them Norvine bleach and I'm falling asleep. Public sleep, sleep, I'm falling asleep. Public sleep, sleep. West Grove Monday may be a young pub, but I'm big chap. Do push-ups, now I'm working on a little six-pack. But I have a bit of a bare belly. Break it all down, Jersey Deli.
I feel like I needed a voice in front of me.
What?
I said I feel like I needed a voice in front of me.
I feel like crying.
Why?
I don't really. I don't cry, man. Don't cry.
I felt like crying when I was in the ice bath.
I know, yeah. And then something switched in you, and you just became an animal.
Yeah, I looked, like I got in and I was like, mad depressed. You know, not depressed, but focused. Like,
I thought you were gonna shout at me. You know, one of them moods.
Yeah, like I was just like,
oh, or something stupid.
You know when you're numb, you try going numb.
Yeah.
And then out of nowhere, about 8 minute mark.
Yeah.
In it, I just went, yeah. I switched.
Yeah.
And my eyes, I felt like, man, here's Johnny.
Fucking psycho killer.
Yeah. And then when I was out of it, I was fucking popping around for a while, wasn't I?
Yeah.
Throwing shapes.
Some spinning kicks around the back garden though.
Wouldn't mind a few belters only tunes.
Sing one there, you want. I will survive.
Oh my love.
So good.
But you didn't get in because you're a little wimp.
I'm a little wimp.
I just don't speak about yourself like that, man.
I have a cold at the moment.
No, that's fair. Do you know what? Earlier you were like, oh, I was like, oh, my hands are cold. I'm gonna put my hands in. You were like, yeah, don't be a pussy. And I was like, you getting in? You went, no, I am a pussy. I'm gonna admit it. So I have to respect you for that.
Just today.
Yeah.
I've been in there before.
But you know what?
What?
Like Master Uguay said yesterday. What did he say about yesterday?
That Beatles song.
Yesterday is gone. Tomorrow is a mystery. Today
is the present.
Is the gift. That's what
it's called, the present.
Yeah, something like that. Fair play to me, man. She got in for
0.4 seconds.
I say about 5 seconds.
Yeah. Fair play.
Up to her knees, like, and then got out. And she done that 3 times.
Yeah.
But like, right, not to put me man on blast here. She was a bit cranky today, wasn't she?
Yeah.
A little bit.
I was in fear for my life.
Yeah, she was. She had it out for us.
Yeah.
But she got into the ice bath for 5 seconds. Hopped back out of it.
She was giddy as
fuck. She was giggling.
Yeah.
Like her whole mood changed.
It's amazing looking, dude.
Yeah. And then she was like, oh my god, I can't do that. Yeah. And then she's getting back into it.
It's like she got addicted to it.
Yeah, the buzz off it. Like.
Yeah. I'm definitely addicted to cold water.
Yeah.
I shower every day, cold shower every day.
I think it's class. The only thing I don't like about the after effect is that when you're staying for, say when it's really cold and you're staying for a while, you tend to tense up because it's cold.
Yeah.
And like your muscles kind of get sore. Like my back was kind of locking a bit because I was so shivering. But other than that, like I was on top of the world.
Yeah. Like fucking Scarface going around.
Yeah.
So what's been happening all week? What have you done?
What have I done this week? Monday, I was back training.
Happy days.
Did I tell anyone about my my little staph infection?
I think so.
I'm sure we did on the last episode. So update on that. I had my first grappling session back this Monday. Felt grand. Fitness was the last round. Now I felt a bit heavy, a bit fatigued. I felt like the lactic acid building up in the arms and legs and stuff like that. But cardio wise, I felt like I was there. And then I just regular week. Regular back to regular training.
Happy days.
Yeah.
Any fights you looking at?
Yeah, there's a few in the chamber.
Happy days.
2 potential promotions. Hopefully by the time this is out, it's released.
Be announced now.
Yeah. So we're pretty much just waiting for an opponent. So whoever comes back with a better matchup,
Yeah.
You know?
You just don't care that you'll fight him.
Yeah, no, not really. Potentially it could be Cage Legacy again, or Clan Wars, and they're a day apart, so I don't care. You know, I just want to get another fight on the record.
And they're both top organisations as well for like.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean? So
exactly.
Exposure, like.
So, either way, good experience. You know.
Yeah. What? You're the champion of what organisation?
Cage Legacy.
That's mad.
That's not really.
You're the champion, like.
I'm just me, innit?
You are the champ, though. You know what I mean?
I don't think it means anything really.
Really? Like, it's not people like calling you out all for it.
Maybe.
Shouting into the void.
As Elon Musk says about aliens, they're very subtle about it.
Yeah.
No, like, I don't know, I don't pay attention, like, you know. I'm in my own little stratosphere.
Fighters need to be more fucking. What's the word?
Hmm?
These fighters need to promote themselves better than. Need to
Whatever.
get into your radar.
Yeah, I don't. Amateurs all just about fighting, bloody blah.
Just getting experience.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fighting, learning. But once I get onto the pro scene, can have a little bit of fun then.
What kind of fun now? Taking piss at people?
Sandblasting hookers.
Cocaine
No,
hookers?
no. Yeah. Ice bats and hookers.
Yeah. Hookers in the ice bath.
I don't even think that'd be possible.
Why not get a massive ice bath?
You need about fucking 5 packs of Viagra.
And ice.
Yeah, and it's like, come on, everybody knows the deal with ice when it's cold outside.
What's the deal with ice when it's cold outside?
Do I need to spell out for you?
Yeah, go on. Actually, spell out one.
Well, I can't spell, so.
SHRINKAGE.
Shrinkage. Yeah, no, when I got out of the ice bath, I went up to get changed and I was like, woo! I was like, everything alright down there, little fella? I was like, come on now.
What was it in Family Guy? Remember Peter? I'm a half mast. No, I'm 47. This is full mast.
You was showering with Stewie or something. So yeah. Fucking, we'll see what happens. I'm training like I always train.
Yeah.
Ready. Got a good spar Tuesday.
Very nice. Who?
The top level athlete. That's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah.
So yeah, buzzing.
Very nice.
And strange in the old Jamie Strasbourg.
I need to think of some. Right, so I'm interested in take this out, yeah? Take all this shit out.
No, don't take the previous.
No. Just this little gap here, like. What did I do this week? I'm trying to think.
I don't know. He's definitely going to keep this in.
I know.
So for anyone that's listening to this, we're talking to
our producer,
our editor. He's not a producer. I'm Mr. Producer.
Oh, sorry,
Tough G. We're talking to our editor, Adam. That is all. Yeah,
he's going to keep this in. Just
100% he's keeping this in.
What did I do this week? I don't know. I didn't do much this week.
Sat around.
Pulled
the bleeding.
Pulled the
Touch it off yourself, yeah. Belly boxed.
Take that out. Take that fucking out.
Done a bit of boxing.
Belly
boxing.
What did I do? I started my AI business.
Your business? Business or business? Business, yeah.
I don't do
business. We have a new cover poster. How did we not even mention this?
We have a new cover poster, if you just noticed.
I'm sure they have, because it went from big fucking bright yellow colours to
slick
to two little figurines.
It's a lot smoother and it's slick.
It looks more professional as well. It's cool, and I think it suits the podcast more.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It's not too serious. It's like playful.
Yeah.
You know?
And I think the white looks cooler.
Yeah, the white
clean,
is slicker.
Clean, yeah.
Definitely. Fuck yellow.
Well, everyone was texting me about my little character.
Why?
Because they were like, "Why is your character black? Why is your character Mexican? Why is your character Asian? Why does your character look like Jamie Clancy?"
Who said that?
A few people.
Well, you know what? Make it yourself.
Yeah, no, but to be fair, you did change it, and it's definitely better. Yeah. And we have a little shout out to Sculpt.
Sculpt, yeah.
If you notice, we're wearing the old Sculpt apparel.
Yeah, nice gear.
Yeah, it's quality. We had it fucking took time for you to get that on, didn't it? You're having little hiccups with it.
Yeah, I had to use different softwares, different photo editors and all, like.
Nice.
But yeah, I got there in the end with some fucking top G.
Genius.
Yeah. UFC tonight.
It's a big one, isn't it?
It's a fucking. This should have been the fight week card.
What is the fight week card?
There was the fucking. Too much shit a few weeks ago.
See, I didn't even know what happened.
I'll Google it. It was the last pay per view, 290 it was.
Yeah?
Yeah. It was on it. I don't even know. This card tonight is stacked.
This is probably the best card in a while,
This
definitely.
card of the year, would you say?
No, the last card was pretty good. I remember I didn't watch it.
UFC tonight.
Dustin Poirier.
Justin Poirier.
Justin Gaethje.
It's gonna be a fucking bloodbath.
I think Poirier.
I don't know, because that fucking... I think
Poirier.
Gaethje could be kicking the leg off. Gaethje might kick the leg off in the half fight.
Yeah, and I think Poirier's just gonna level him.
Did you see the fucking state of his... Did you see the state of his leg after the last week?
Poirier's?
Yeah.
I did not.
Swollen him up.
Really?
It was like twice the size of the other one.
It looked like me, did it?
Swole.
Swell.
AF.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, fucking hell. He was booting the leg off. I don't know, it was inside the fucking low kicks he throws. And the outside kicks.
Yeah, that was a while ago, wasn't
That
it?
was two years ago.
Ah,
year ago.
more probably.
Really, yeah? 2019, maybe.
I think, I don't know.
Well,
Was that the same night as Champions League final years ago?
How the fuck
Or am I just... I remember I was really drunk watching the fight. And the room was spinning.
Really?
So yeah,
Oh, I don't know. Could
that's
be.
all I remember. And I remember one Champions League final. I was also very drunk, so maybe I'm just...
Maybe you just need to
confusing
stop
me
drinking.
too.
Maybe stop drinking.
I need help, Jamie.
Yeah, okay.
Uh,
You're cool with me.
that's probably like the last time I ever drank.
Really,
Out
yeah.
and about. Yeah,
Yeah, I don't really drink.
we've been over this.
I'm sorry.
Did you drink the weekend?
I actually did. I've drank about a week.
Really?
No, I had a couple of points there last week, but I haven't like proper drank, you know what I mean? Like, went out, a night out in about a month.
So you sat in your room drinking a lot of pints?
No, it was out for my birthday.
Ah,
Remember?
really. Oh, when we recorded last
yeah,
time.
I had 2 or 3 points.
So you were under the influence last time.
Yeah. And I said some questionable things that I apologise for.
I don't even remember them.
Funny missed.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Crazy.
I don't know, I just haven't wanted to go out.
Good. Stay disciplined.
Yeah, it's
Stay
like,
focused.
waste of money, waste of fucking...
Stay on the grind.
Yeah,
Gee.
that's it, I'm grinding now.
You actually have been. Do you know what? I'm going to say this now.
Go on.
I'm proud of the effort you're putting in
Thank you. Well, I have to.
to this podcast.
I
I just like, you know, you seem to be fucking
I've just found something in my
getting your
life.
shit together, for lack of better words. Like, I'm not saying you didn't have your shit together before.
I
but
didn't.
No, but you know what I mean. I'm
Yeah,
just
well, I
you can
didn't.
see like you have a bit of drive into you.
That's a big thing.
Do you know, it's like you have a little bit more testosterone,
Yeah,
a little
that's
more
what it is.
pep in your step.
That's the ashwagandha. I'm banging it out
Really, yeah,
every day, yeah.
yeah.
Yeah,
I'm
they
banging
call
a few out every day, yeah.
What?
Yeah,
Bashing a few out.
Bashing a few out every day.
No, but I think ashwagandha and the cold showers now are definitely like
Oh man,
give me a bit more oomph. You know what I mean?
and the fact that you're doing it every day,
Yeah.
it's like giving you a mental like you're checking the box every day.
Yeah.
So you're feeling better about
Have-
yourself.
What's the word? Routine.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
And when you see yourself, when you commit to something like, oh, I'm going to do this,
Hmm.
and then you are doing it, and you realise you're doing it, you know, when you complete something, you feel a rewarding feeling.
Yeah. And I
You
don't
know?
want to do it at all.
Yeah.
I don't want
Every
to do it.
time I get into that ice bath, or every time I'm looking at the ice bath, I'm like, oh, I'll just do 2 minutes, and then I'm like, nah, fuck it.
Yeah, but then there's something in me being like, don't do it.
'Cause remember I said to you, oh, just set it for 5, and if I want to stay in, and then I was like, no, because as soon as I get to the 5 mark, I'll be like, I'll just stay in anyway.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
so basically, just be a fucking gangster.
Just stop being a bitch.
Yeah, he's put a fucking.
Well, we've got such a good way with words, haven't we? I'm a wordsmith.
Yeah,
Did you have you watched that The Bear, the show?
never heard of it.
Very good. It's on Netflix. Or no, what's the one? Disney Plus. It's
What's it
about-
about? Philistine, you were saying the other day.
He's like a top kind of like Michelin chef.
Right.
French.
Is it like a documentary
No, it's
series
a,
or?
like comedy drama? You know,
Ah,
like
right,
mix, you know what I mean?
right.
Like what could I compare it to? Fucking
SpongeBob.
yeah, SpongeBob SquarePants. No,
He's a chef, isn't he? I didn't even know. I just said some random cartoon. I realised he is a chef.
It's like fucking I don't know. It's in its own world. He's a Michelin, like I don't know if it's Michelin, but they're not like one of them French trained chefs in a big fancy restaurant. And his brother dies, so he goes
Tu
back.
es merde de du cul.
What does that mean? You're a shit.
You are shit of the asshole.
Yeah. But he goes back. His brother dies, so he goes back to run his little family restaurant. You know, like little sandwich shop.
Mm-hmm.
And they're all just a bunch of slackers.
Yeah.
And this fella, he's like head chef.
Wizards of Waverly Place.
One of them chats
Is that what it is?
It's like one of them. They run, you know, like a
Oh,
sandwich
it's
shop.
not that show.
No.
Oh,
I
really?
think you're getting a bit confused now.
No, sorry.
But like his fucking like head chef that trained him was a cunt and all. He was like Gordon Ramsay.
Yeah,
No,
yeah,
you're
yeah.
nothing. You're worthless. All this shit.
Yeah. What are you? I'm an idiot sandwich.
and and he goes back and they're all slackers, but he's not like that. He's nice. What's that word? He has compassion.
So his
His head
coach or his head chef.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna say
chef.
coach.
He was an arsehole, like, but he wasn't an arsehole. Like, I'm sure, like,
He was like Gordon Ramsay.
yeah, he was
Right.
stern.
So he's taken the discipline from him
Yeah,
and just
but he's been
he's using his own little.
his own way of dealing with it.
Yeah.
Which is
Nice.
very good.
Nice.
Class. Give it a watch.
I don't think I will, but
Really?
Best of luck with that. Well, I ain't gonna read all them, but good luck with it. No, maybe I will. I give it a go. Yeah. I've been flat out on the old 2.5 Men.
Oh, that's so fun.
It's so good. I love it. I was probably talking about this last episode as well. Maybe. About how I got onto it, but I'm gonna say it again. Cool. Yeah, I was watching on the airplane, and just since then I've been hooked on it. Yeah. Like Tuesday was the only day I didn't train this week. I was in the car on the way to training, and I just like, as soon as I got into the car, it was one of those like, I felt like short of breath. Yeah. You know. From what? I don't know. I was just tired. You get me? Like, I don't think I got enough sleep. Like, yeah, I was not gonna lie. I was watching 2.5 Men, and I couldn't sleep because I kept watching another episode.
It's always the way.
Yeah, it was. Like, and then I realised it was like 20 to 2, and I was like, bollocks! I just had to turn the laptop off. Yeah. And then I woke up, and I just fucking wasn't feeling it in the car down. Kept feeling real, like, it's gonna sound weird, but I kept getting like real warm out of nowhere, like real flush, like sweats.
In the car?
Yeah, on the way down.
Was it heating on?
No. Oh. Right, and then I pulled up to where the industrial estate is, where the gym is. Yeah. And instead of going right into the industrial estate, I just went left into the church. I just went back home, and I was like, nah, I knew it myself, like if I went, I would have just fucking...
You wouldn't have given it 100%.
I would have gotten beat up, like, you know what I mean? Yeah. And not in a good, like, obviously sometimes you need to get beat up. Yeah. But they would have just, like, I wouldn't have been able to train fucking Friday or something, you know? Mm. So I went home, had drills that evening, so I was like, right, I'll go home, rest, and be grand for drills. At least I'm doing something. Mm. Went home, made myself a big fat burrito. Yeah. Watched 4 episodes of 2.5 Men. So good, man. It's pretty and then I panned out and fell asleep for 2 hours, woke up, checked my phone, had a message from Dave, and he was like, training's been cancelled till tomorrow, and I was like...
Just dropped the phone.
Yeah. And then I showed up Friday and I felt fucking spicy.
Spicy. That's the best way to feel. Spicy is the best way to feel. Back to, remember we were saying about Fight Week?
Yes.
The card was decent. Volkanovski and Yoya Rodriguez.
Oh, yeah. I was in... Yeah.
You were in Thailand probably?
Yeah, I was in Bang Willie.
Bang Willie?
Yeah.
Bang Penis. Drickus Duplessis versus Robert Whittaker. Good fight.
Volkanovski is like...
He is the GOAT.
He's another level, isn't he?
He's the GOAT right now.
I think if he fights Islam, he's going to beat him.
Yeah, he beat Marty, but let's not call it.
Do you know what? It could go either way. You know what I mean? I'm not upset about the... Yeah. I'm not like, I got robbed. He didn't. Like, he could have done more in that fight. You know what I mean?
100%, yeah.
You get me? Like, Bowden could have done more. Yeah. To, like, really fucking take it home.
They didn't want it bad enough.
Says the one who wouldn't even do an ice bath earlier.
What?
Says the one who wouldn't even do an ice bath earlier.
Have a Farouk.
There was a fella in my primary school, and his name was Farouk. Could have been in my secondary school as well, I can't remember.
Have a Farouk.
No, but I think he is gonna come back and he's gonna take the win over Islam.
Who, Farouk?
Yeah, Farouk. He was actually really, really fast.
Alexander Faroukovsky.
Alexander the Great Volkanovski.
Did you see that elk? I don't know if I showed you. I was on Twitter earlier on. Right. Some fella paid 200 million Japanese yen. I'll Google it here actually.
200 million Japanese yen.
Hold on there.
Which is the equivalent to what in euro?
I'll look now. I'm just trying to... Japanese man spends $15,000. So yeah, on lifelike dog costume.
What?
Get the full joke now. He's one of them 40 motherfuckers, you know? I know, it's saying all different stuff now.
Right, anyway, how much is whatever?
He spent 15... No, here it's saying 23,000.
Yen?
Dollars.
Well, that's a fucking very expensive suit, isn't it?
Yeah. Must be made of real dog hair or something. What is it? It looks very good.
Not particularly. I was going...
Class.
Does he look like a dog?
No, yeah, but it doesn't look class on this.
Oh, really?
He looks like a sad loser.
You really sold it to me there.
Really? I'm a good salesman. I can tell you anything. Genuinely. How much did you pay for them sunglasses?
Yes, look.
How much did you pay for them?
I don't know. Let's have a look. Probably like €2.
Sold. They're yours.
What?
Sold. They're yours.
What do you mean?
We just sold them to you.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I did.
I already bought them.
We just sold them to you.
But we didn't have a transaction.
Yeah, but you still said you'd buy them.
You said how much did I buy them for?
I said how much would you pay for them?
No, you said how much did you pay for them?
How much would you pay for them?
Yeah, Adam.
Adam, bring that back.
No, Adam.
Listen to me.
So our editor Adam has found the fucking answer to this. He said, how much did you pay for the sunglasses?
Do you want to look at some fucking like conspiracies or something like that?
Do you know what?
What?
I was listening to Joe Rogan earlier, right?
Tell me all about Joe Rogan.
And he was saying like, right, this is the fucking bro version of it. Bro science version.
Bro stuff.
Right? Basically, artificial intelligence, right? It's improving so quickly on all this shit.
Of course, yeah.
And there was this dude, or this bloke, or a group of people that were saying that because... sorry. You know the way there's like pharmaceutical industries, fucking this industries, that industries?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I'm not sure... I'm going to have to be fact-checked on this, but
I'll get it ready.
there's not a AI industry, you know, like a big technological industry.
Just
Official, you know, like the way Big Pharma or something,
it's
or
not
like
big AI.
yeah, it doesn't have big software, big tech or something like that, you know.
Not yet.
And I was saying like there was a lot because it's so new that eventually something like this will happen. And he goes, and if people are running certain softwares that aren't allowed, through AI, he was like, we're better off just nuking these like software plants,
Really?
than letting them go ahead. Like that's how dangerous it is.
What, AI?
Yeah. He goes, if you have like an unsafe AI plantation, I guess, or you know, like warehouse, but you know what's the name of it where they keep all the files and stuff?
Yeah, like a fucking
factory. You know, like fucking Amazon have one down the road or whatever.
Like a headquarters.
Yeah, something like that. If they have like I'm butchering the name of it. It's literally on the tip of my tongue. But anyway, if that happens, they're better off just nuking it. That's what he was saying. Something ridiculous like that.
Start open.
Yeah, when your man, he's a fucking obviously an expert in what he says, and they talk about mad shit. You know, they talk about stuff in so much detail that it's hard to take it all in. So this is like my brain trying to fucking translate it. You know what I mean? That's what I took from it. And he was like, yeah, what happens then if China are doing stuff? America can't fucking interfere with what China are doing, or else China are gonna get
pretty upset,
pretty fucking pissed off.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
To put it lightly.
And then shit's just gonna kick off.
World War III.
Basically, something along the lines of that. Like, there's so much shit to AI now, you know. Yeah. Haven't finished it, by the way.
I can see that happening, though. World War III happening over AI.
Yeah.
Or something
because
like
there has to be, like, laws made and legislations and...
regulations and all this
like, because what it does, right, people can teach AI to tell lies.
Oh, yeah.
You know, whoever's in control of AI is in control of what AI tells people. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like, for example, this is one that just popped into my head. Gordon Ryan was talking about when he was using ChatGPT. He's like, talk about he goes, describe Gordon Ryan. And he goes, Gordon Ryan is fucking famous on social media for saying some outrageous things and blah blah blah. But didn't mention that he was a fucking world champion jiu-jitsu fucking, you know what I mean? Didn't mention anything about that. I just said all I mentioned was that he's controversial.
You know what
I mean? It might be changing now because you know they're always doing different things. But then he was like, he goes, say something about Joe Biden. And I gave like all great stuff, and he was like, say something bad about Joe Biden, and I wouldn't.
Yeah, it's like, sorry, I cannot.
Yeah, you know what I mean? But what are things it does? So it's how it's programmed.
Yeah. I saw something like that. You know, it's like, what's the word? Biased towards one side.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
it can be. Like, it's not always.
Give me something to put in here. Just an example. Like. Say something good about Donald Trump.
Yeah, it probably will.
He's nice hair.
He's a lovely tan.
He was.
Black Fisher. Anyway, you can go and do it for yourselves.
Go on to ChatGPT there. I wonder, can we program it to talk about us?
Maybe. Do you remember SimSimi? SimSimi.
No, what the fuck SimSimi?
Yeah, no SimSimi.
Is that like fucking IMV or one of them?
No, it was like a chatbot. Like, you talked it. Hello, I'm SimSimi, I'm your virtual friend. This has been going... It's basically ChatGPT. Why is...
From back in the day?
Back in the day, like, we were using this in primary school.
Yellow fucker!
Yeah, the little yellow prick. And he used to know things about you and all.
He's still floating around.
He used to be like... I'd say hello to it. Right. Let's have a conversation.
Right. Hello.
Hello, SimSimi.
It's loud enough. It's saying you can tell his secrets and all that's fucking
Bro, there was stuff going around my school. Like, we were saying, say you were in my class, like, give an honest opinion for Jamie Bourne, and it would say stuff about you. But it would, like, target you. But I think it must have been, like, knowing the location, and, like...
From what other people are giving it?
Yeah.
It's like, say, this person fancies this person.
Yeah, it said I have a big dick.
Did it?
Yeah.
I wonder who told us that.
It wasn't me. It wasn't me. The Jay on Valentine's Day getting all the fucking the Valentine's cards. Yeah. What was he saying? Please, baffle my tits.
P.S. and my face.
Why don't you come? Spelled C-U-M. Check it out. Love, your secret admirer.
Written with his left hand. Written with his left hand. Oh, no, what was the dead hand gang?
Sleeping Beauty.
Sleeping Beauty.
Oh, me.
You got a gang dedicated to masturbation. It's a bit gay.
What's SimSimi saying to you?
It's not working.
Will I get open my phone?
Yeah, go on.
You might need an app for it.
Ask him about me. Excellent, don't ask about me. Right, so Ryan has SimSimi up.
SimSimi. A secret you could not tell anyone. Confined in SimSimi.
Seems
Are you bored? Fool around with SimSimi. Hey yo.
Pause.
Right. I'm gonna initiate the conversation and say hello. Send.
Ask SimSimi what
English. Yeah,
SimSimi is
I'm
wearing.
not a robot. Or am I?
Hey? I am
What's
not.
he saying? Get back to me, bro. He's taking his sweet fucking time.
Well, he's been fucking docile for a
Is that him or me?
bit. What's the word for the
I
volcano?
thought it was him. Sim. He just said Sim. I was like, I'm gonna say, do you know
The muffin man.
who I am? I'm gonna play it cool for now, right?
Right.
What a wanker!
What did he say?
He goes, hello, and I go, hi. He goes, Sim. And I go, do you know who I am? And he goes, yes, a prick. I swear to God. I think I only have one fucking thing left. One question to ask him.
He's not wrong.
Yeah, I'm gonna say no. What would I ask him for? I think this could potentially be the last one.
Do you know Jamie Byrne?
Can you describe Jamie Byrne for
No.
me from Kildare?
This is gonna expose my deepest, darkest secrets.
Kildare. Oh
No.
It just said two words. Race car.
Which one of you fuckers said that? Which one of you fuckers was it?
To be fair, for both of them, they were spot on.
Prick of a race car.
I'm a prick.
I'm a race car.
It used to be a race car.
Meow. Fucking meow.
That's mad. It's definitely referring to that.
To that which shall not be my wheelchair.
Yeah,
The wheelchair.
it's definitely fucking referring to
That's
that.
racially motivated.
I have more questions, I think. It's like, can you elaborate? You have no speech balloon. Please visit. Oh, if they bleeding pay for them, I assume.
That really hurt.
That's mad.
That's offensive.
Anyway, hashtag make SimCity a thing again.
Hashtag cancel SimSimi.
That's
Fuck
mad.
SimSimi.
Call me a prick.
Call me a race car.
That.
I'm getting that fucking taken down.
I remember that was the big swinging Mickey back in the day. Do you remember?
Remember that other one, Ask FM, and there was murder over it.
Oh, people were
Telling each other to
people
kill
are killing themselves. No one killed themselves over it.
I don't know, you'd be surprised.
Nah, no one did. Who would have done that?
I don't know, it's people that are like suicidal and depressed, and then that sent them over the edge.
Yeah, true. I wondered if it was responsible for any school shootings.
You don't know what goes on in people's head. You know what I mean? Like, especially when they're at that age.
Yeah, true. And
You
if
know what I
they're already a little bit,
Yeah.
yeah,
Not
not the,
Make light of it. There actually
yeah,
is.
true.
There is a thing in this country now about mental health for like young kids.
Really, I'm not a young kid and I don't really be
They're not
around
like,
them. So
well, like, from what I've heard, like they're not getting the right fucking, what's the word?
help.
Yeah, but there's a better word, like resources.
Really, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, there was none for us.
Yeah, I know.
SimSimi was
Well,
my
never-
best friend back in the day.
And I never like went looking for one, and then I never needed it, you know.
Yeah, I don't know because I've never. Yeah, it's hard to even talk about because I've never been in that situation. You know,
Yeah.
I've never felt.
I'm grateful that I've never had to go straight. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, like things have never been. Obviously, I've went through tough times and all,
Yeah.
but it's never been that bad where I was like, "Fuck, I need help."
Yeah. I've never felt that like alone or you know like
Yeah,
it's sad.
yeah. But look, we're always here.
That's it. If anyone wants to reach out to us,
Not anyone.
yeah.
Like, you know,
If you're a wanker.
if you think
If it
we'll-
was you that wrote a race car, I'll
yeah,
come up for you. I'll find you and I'll run you over.
I like the way I was like, "Do you know who I am?" And I went, "Yes, a prick."
Spot
And I was
on.
like, "Alright, fair enough."
Okay, so you do know me.
Alright, grand. Huh?
Boop, bap, bap.
Right, you know the way I'm always showing on about the ice bath being so great?
Yeah. It's not as
I started back Thursday. I started back Thursday, right?
Yeah.
And since then, I've had a cold.
Do you think the two are related?
Well, the fact that the ice bath is cold.
And you have a cold,
Yeah, and last night I had a bit of a sore throat.
maybe stay the fuck away from me.
Nah, I'm grand. I'm
Yeah.
grand, bro. I swear to God. Alright, that's a hiccup. That's not cold.
I can't smell anything.
Fine.
No.
COVID.
COVID. Is that still a thing?
Remember that happened?
Yeah, it's weird.
Do you remember we were just like grounded for 2 years?
Stay in your house.
The whole world was grounded.
You kill everyone's
for
grandmother.
2 years.
Yeah. I thought that was a weird one. I'm not getting into it, but it was weird.
For your safety.
Yeah, no, I'm not saying anything about it.
Why?
If I speak, I'm in trouble.
We're gonna get it's gonna have caution. Learn
Yeah.
more about COVID-19
Yeah,
on our next episode. I don't care. I want that. I want the smoke.
Really?
Yeah.
The Leo Varadkar smoke.
Yeah. What's he gonna do?
Dunno.
What does he do?
Sits there looking pretty. He's not pretty. He's ugly. He's an ugly bastard.
Hey man, that's quite. Everybody's beautiful. Everybody's beautiful in
No.
their own.
Everyone's beautiful.
Everybody's beautiful in their own way.
I'm sorry. People, not everyone is beautiful. Now. People need to be told they're not beautiful.
Ah man,
What?
beauty is in the eye of the beholder.
What does that mean?
Means
Explain that.
it means just because someone's beautiful to you
Oh,
doesn't mean
it's
they're
subjective.
beautiful. Yeah, beauty is
Subjective.
subjective.
Yeah.
You know?
It's not. Some people are ugly and like everyone agrees.
Some people are ugly, but I'm sure some people are into that.
Maybe.
It's probably just like a sexual kick though, isn't it?
What you mean?
Like they're probably into them because they're ugly. They're like,
That's their kink.
they're like, oh, she's wrong. That one's like, you know what I mean? There's some like they're sick bastards out there. Like some people are into weird shit.
Yeah.
Like
I wonder what the weirdest kinks ever are. Like, you know?
probably children.
No, don't fucking go there. That's weird, man. No.
Beat that out, Adam.
No.
Beat that out.
No.
But that no, come here.
No.
It's the weirdest one. It's the most disgusting one.
That's not a kink though. That's illegal.
Is it not a kink? What does kink mean? Look up the definition of kink. Like I'm not taking this lightly. Like I think
Definition of kink.
Those people are disgusting and vile and deserve to be murdered.
A kink.
It's like something not right about you.
Well, kinks. There's nothing wrong with kinks. Like
Yeah, but
kink is the use of non-conventional sexual practices, concepts, or fantasies.
yeah, that's non-conventional and it's fucking disgusting and immoral and wrong.
Yeah, but I don't think it's fair to like compare that to like normal kinks.
Yeah,
You know
it's
what I
definitely
mean?
not a normal one, but it's let's not go there because
Yeah.
it's disgusting and vile.
Yeah.
And
Well, you have the weirdest kinks though. The weirdest like normal kinks.
Yeah.
10 weird sexual fetishes.
Oh my god.
What are we doing? Do you know who
What
posted
have
it?
I become?
Do you know who posted it?
Who?
The Guardian Nigeria. What does it say? Nigerian Guardian.
The Nigerian Garda. The Nigerian Oh, fuck off.
10 weird sexual fetishes you wouldn't believe.
I think I would believe them though.
I'll give you a few of them because some of them are not.
Yeah, before
I'm
you
not saying
start,
them there.
before you start,
Mhm.
it's not Paddy's Day.
So.
You're wearing green.
It's nice, isn't it?
You're a kid out in green.
Kid out in green.
Sorry, continue. I apologise.
Right. Coprophilia, the arousal to feces.
Yeah, like
No.
I see a lot of people doing that. Like,
Really?
no, like I see like
you go around looking for it. Like.
no, but you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Like that's not. Oh my god, people are into that. Like you can easily see. You know what I mean? Like
You can see where they're
you're
into
not
it, can you?
shocked that people are into that.
Well, I'm
But
sure.
you know what I mean?
You're still
Yeah,
shocked.
it's disgusting, but like you're not surprised. Are you really surprised?
No. People are fucking.
Yeah, you know what I
disgusting.
mean? Like
People
yeah,
are
that's
disgusting.
one like I was expecting to hear.
Lithophilia. It's an arousal to stone and gravel.
Ooh, oh,
Chicken
I might have that. I might have that.
You're a lithophile.
Like your man off Kill Tony.
Which one?
I like rocks.
I never heard about it. I like rocks. I got these
Call
bitches.
the
here.
next one out and let me guess it.
Right. I'll find one that's kind of, you know what I mean, you know, kind of
Any of them.
gerontophilia.
Gerontophilia. It's either to like foot fungus
No.
or giraffes.
Neither.
No?
No.
It's definitely something to do with like puss.
No.
What is it? Geronte Davis.
It's like to a certain age group.
Oh, yeah, right, so I'm only into MILFs.
Arousal
Money
to
into,
the
like,
elderly.
Oh, right, so like...
Pensioners.
The pensioners.
Right.
That's not that weird, like, you know.
I've heard of this one before. Agalmatophilia. Arousal to statues. I've heard that.
Statue of David. The man who sculpted that was definitely one of those.
That's mental.
I mean, what statue are we talking about?
Just any statue.
Like, if it's busty.
A bust. A bust, like a statue is a bust. Don't know that?
A statue is called a bust.
A statue, certain ones are called bust.
There you go. That's probably for a reason.
That's quite busty. I wonder what we'll call it. Formicophilia. Arousal to insects.
For the Migos.
Migos are class. Yeah, arousal to insects.
Insects, like what? Like snails or
I
something?
want to fuck a slug.
No,
that out.
how would you? Like, what about snails or what about insects turn you on?
I don't know.
Do you know what it probably is? Oh, here's my
Go on.
breakdown of it.
Go on.
You know when you see an insect, a spider, for example,
Yeah.
what's your first instinct?
Just step on it.
No, what's your state of emotional state?
Just spider.
Yeah.
I don't
Or like an insect, like, oh.
I don't
It's
really.
like, oh. Like you're not like you wake up and there's a fucking spider on your head. You're not gonna go, a spider.
I'll be like, what the fuck?
No, you'll be like, oh, what the fuck?
No.
Yeah. Right,
No,
yeah, come on, let's be real.
I'm not really.
Any insects
Yeah,
aren't like
no,
that. Right?
I'd be on the floor crying.
Maybe like, ooh, you know,
Yeah,
it's
get
like a
the fuck-
shock. You're like,
yeah,
ooh, you
yeah,
get
of
a little
course.
bit of like,
Fair, like.
and it raises the heart rate a little bit.
Yeah. Oh.
It's that you're
exciting.
kicking into that like, ooh, like the shock.
Excitement.
You get like it's a
It
jumping
jump-
into that fear, and you're like
Yeah.
pushing it to the next level.
Yeah.
So I reckon that like shock they get from it turns them on.
Did you hear about that fear and anxiety? Or no, anxiety and excitement. It's like
Similar.
similar, yeah?
Yeah, it probably gives the same reaction to the body.
Yeah.
The body probably doesn't know the difference between it.
Mhm.
It's just their perception.
Anyway, back to some weird fucking fetishes.
Mm-hmm.
Spectrophiliacs.
Right, spectrophiliac. I can only think of really stupid shit to say, so. Spectators. You like people watching?
No, they're called something else. There's a name
Cooks.
for it.
Cooks.
No,
No.
that's Swift.
It's like you like people watching.
Yeah.
Or you have a, I don't know, go on.
An arousal. Wait, hang on. Where is it? They're roiled up by ghost. They get aroused by ghost.
What's it called?
Spectrophiliac.
Detectoplasm. Arousal by ghosts.
Yeah.
Yeah, some people I've heard stories about like
people get fucked by ghosts.
Yeah.
Scary movie too.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Well, no, I can't wait to hear this one. I can't wait to hear this one. What is it?
This is just weird.
What is it?
Hobo.
Oh, you mean wait, hold on. You mean the other ones weren't weird?
Yeah, but come on. You can guess this one.
I already know.
Hobophilia.
You like hobos?
Yeah, like homeless people.
To be fair, right?
What?
Easy target.
Fuck off.
It's most certainly gonna pull them.
Did you see? They look at a tagline, right? In quotations. Hey, wanna go back to your place? Sorry, I don't have one. Sploosh. No. Cut that out. Cut that out.
What? No, no.
Cut it out.
What? Read that again to me.
No.
Read that again to me.
Hey, you wanna go back to your place? Sorry, I don't have one. Sploosh.
No, the way that was written. Hey, want to go back to your place? I don't have one. Like,
What?
That's not how people talk.
I know.
Like, let's go back to your place now. I'm actually homeless. You wouldn't be like, I don't have one.
Yeah. Axialism is the desire to have sex with someone's armpit.
Yeah, that's so strange.
Is it not?
Oh, yeah. Definitely strange. No, yeah, that's weird. Yeah. I mean, it's weird, but like,
Well, here,
people just like fucking different parts of the body, innit?
Hear you out, like.
I mean, you know what? No, it's weird, but I'm sure someone could convince me.
Have you been convinced before?
I mean, do you know what I mean? Like,
No.
I'm just making myself out to be a big weirdo.
No, but right sex.
No, but like, yeah, it's weird, yeah. But
yeah.
all I'm saying is that I'm.
You're open to it.
No, I'm not open to it, but I'm sure. Like, next one. I see what people.
This is my favourite one.
What?
Climacophiliacs.
People attracted to fucking orgasms.
They achieve sexual arousal. You're not ready for this. From seeing somebody fall downstairs.
Oh yeah.
It's like fucking Tom Segura. You don't see people get hurt.
Yeah, that's weird.
What? That?
Yeah.
You likes that?
Yeah. Oh, it's not that bad. You've definitely mentioned much weirder ones, man.
Yeah. It's funny though.
Yeah, it is. Those armpits though.
Fuck off you in the armpits.
Oh, okay, whatever.
Okay, well, come on, let's hear it.
No, it's grand.
I want to hear you.
No, it's grand.
Come on.
No, that's it.
Convince me.
That's all I had to say.
Ryan fucking loves armpits.
I don't love armpits, like.
Hashtag Ryan loves armpits. Get it trending right now.
Mm-hmm.
See, Twitter's not Twitter anymore.
What's it called?
X.
Just X.
Just X.
What's up?
X.
Why? Why'd they do that?
Elon Musk just wanted to change it.
So, like, if you go onto your Twitter app now, it's not going to say Twitter.
My what app?
Your Twitter app? Your Twitter app application?
What the fuck's a Twitter?
Oh, it's your X app?
Yeah.
Really? It's
Yeah.
changed to that?
I'll tell you right now.
I believe it. No way.
And yeah, man.
First, you know what? I'm not going to lie. Before you continue, it seems more appealing.
It does. It looks slicker.
I don't know why. Just something about it just makes me. It looks like it's a completely different thing and it looks cool. I might join it.
You're a sucker for all that shit.
Yeah, I think I might join it.
The thing, yeah, you should. Just be careful what you like take in on it.
Yeah.
There's so much negativity on it, and bad for you.
I like the post and ghost.
Yeah, just post it and go.
Post and ghost.
Yeah, 'cause it's good for promoting yourself and all.
Yeah.
So good for networking.
Yeah, for all the little dorks that are getting on, hey, you can't say this, blah, 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 blah. You know what I mean?
The funniest thing is seeing
activity.
Seeing two people fucking like arguing about something I don't care about.
We used to do that when we were like 13.
Well, but these are like fully grown men.
Yeah, we used to do that with fully grown men though.
Oh, why?
It's so sad.
It is.
Not for us, because
we're kids. They won't kids do. But it's so funny. I just find it hilarious.
What's your weirdest kink?
My weirdest kink? I don't really have any weird kinks.
Everyone has a weird kink, no?
You have your armpits, like?
No, I wouldn't even say that.
I would.
You know what? I've never thought about it before.
But
like, I mean, it's not that weird.
I think
fucking... Wait, what is it? Is it fucking an armpit?
Yeah.
That's kind of strange, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, the armpit itself, like, doesn't gross me out.
Nothing wrong with
armpits. You know what I mean?
No.
Like, if it's a nice clean armpit.
Yeah.
I mean,
wrong with armpits. It's...
Yeah, it wouldn't be, you know.
Back to X.
Yeah.
There was a fella who had the username just X.
Yeah.
And they just took it off.
Why?
They need that for their, like...
Yeah.
And you think Elon Musk could give him a few of...
They just took it.
Took it, right?
What's he called now? Egg something?
X1793, a lot of numbers.
They could have gave him like X1.
No, but you know what they did?
Oh.
You know what they gave him?
69.
A lot of merch.
Really?
Yeah.
Nice, fair play.
Like, give him money. What's he gonna do with a fucking t-shirt with X on it? You know what I mean?
Yeah. That was still cool.
A few bob, like, yeah, spot.
Cool.
That's what we got.
He got that one. Just one of them.
T-shirt, yeah. And he goes, this is offending me more than giving me nothing. Just listen to the new Travis Scott album.
No, I don't really like Travis Scott.
Do you know?
I've listened to Goosebumps and I'm the highest in the realm and all that jazz.
Give him a listen, he's fucking brilliant. He's really just innovative.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
It's not what you'd normally listen to.
Right.
Give it a listen. Do you like that Kanye West album, Yeezus? All the weird futuristic sounds and all?
Yeah, kind of, yeah.
It's that, like, inspired.
Yeah, I'll give it a go.
Yeah. I don't think you like it, actually.
What?
I don't think you like it. But
really?
You might.
Why are you saying that?
Because
just to assume my taste.
Yeah, I don't know.
Gosh.
I don't know. Do you think you're open-minded with music?
Oh yeah, definitely, 100%. I am.
Well then.
Yeah, do you know, I'm very lazy when it comes to like trying out new music.
I'm the same.
I just like when I'm on Spotify, I'm just listening to podcasts.
Really?
Yeah.
I just listen
Because
to...
I only like really enjoying music, and I don't really ever make the time to sit there and just do nothing and listen to music.
I listen to music doing everything.
Really? Yeah.
Yeah, everything I do I listen to music.
Yeah. See, sometimes when it's just music, sometimes it just sounds like noise in the background and it's annoying me.
Yeah, I get you.
It makes me feel clustered. You know.
Yeah.
Too much going on in me little
You get
bee-head brain.
overstimulated.
Yeah.
Really?
And
I
it
think-
makes me crash.
I think it calms me, music. You know, if I am getting like overstimulated with something, like, music like kills me, like, you know.
It depends. Chill out. Quite bipolar.
Think full blown.
Certain
Kanye West.
scenarios, like.
Oh, Kanye West is back on X as well.
Is he? Yeah.
He also came back.
No way. Has he been saying that and irregular?
Not yet. Give him a few weeks.
Oh yeah.
It's like every fucking twice a year he just goes on a big fucking rampage.
Speaking of Kanye, do you reckon he's cloned?
I don't know.
Do you think he has been cloned?
Why would they clone him?
So for people who don't know, there's a thing going around now. Like people are suspecting that Kanye West has been cloned by the Illuminati or the world fucking leaders.
I'm getting up now.
Have you not heard about that?
I've heard it. I haven't looked into it at all.
I've just seen like pictures of him walking all bogey and all and looking
I
like
walk
he has
all
a
bogey,
mask.
my
Yeah,
clone.
but he has a looks like he has a mask on and all.
Really?
Yeah, it doesn't look like him anymore.
I saw that with Joe Biden.
Yeah,
He looks different in like different pictures.
probably just makeup. No, but like, didn't they drug? Who did they drug? Was it Britney Spears? No.
Yeah, she was fucking locked up like.
Well, like, who's to say, like, Charles Manson, right?
Yeah.
The the CIA
Sign way at me.
trained him to brainwash people with LSD.
Is that
It's a
confirmed?
fact. That's a
Really?
fact.
Really?
Fact.
Right.
Like, I think the CIA have spoken about this, like, there's been government documents released. The CIA have trained Charles Manson to brainwash people into joining his cult, and then he was shown. They showed him how to show people how to do it.
How do you do?
I don't fucking know. I
Who's
wasn't
good?
part of it. So like, when you see that happening, what's to say like Kanye West obviously has a big influence, and he was saying some mad shit.
Mad shit.
Yeah. So what's to say like the government or like I don't want to say government, but like the people, you know, high up fucking authorities and people who really run shit. Who's to say that they didn't give him a few fucking, they swapped his zannies out for fucking, I don't know,
LSD or something.
something else, you know what I mean? And they're
Oh, yeah, I actually did see something about that. One of my mates was telling me.
yeah, well,
Kanye West, there was like text release and
yeah, I'll put you back on the meds again or
put you
something.
back in your like lithium or something.
Yeah, mercury and lithium.
I'm gonna Google this. Kanye West lithium. What is lithium?
It's a metal, isn't it?
Yeah, but what's it like? What's its use?
I'm not sure, but
Did you see that
I
text?
know mercury
Yeah.
was in like the vaccines back in the day. All the kid like we got as kids. But yeah, the V word. Like, there was mercury. It was in the V word.
Yeah.
And mercury is known to make people go crazy.
Kanye West.
I don't know, man. Just look in. Oh yeah, I'm saying you just gotta look into it. Eddie Bravo.
Kanye West.
They're putting chemicals in the water to turn the frogs gay.
Do you believe that?
Huh?
Do you believe it or not?
No, but there probably is like because there's chemicals in the water.
The Smurf frogs gay.
No, but there's chemicals like from rocks and fucking blah blah. You know, like there's the water we have in the taps
Yeah.
and isn't the purest form of water,
Oh, it's fucking
right? But
yeah.
that what I do, if what he's saying is true, right? I think he's taken it out of context. What I think it is, I think there is chemicals in the water that like make frogs infertile or something that have a certain effect on frogs that make them not want to reproduce.
sexual, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Just to kill them off, like.
I think I did see an article or something about him saying that.
Yeah.
And I seen the real one. It was like
Is it like cull them?
there is something in the not even about frogs. It just happens to do this to frogs.
Oh.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I think it fucking makes their fucking what's the female hormone again? Estrogen. It rises their estrogen levels and fucking
Fucks up this.
basically fucks up with their hormones and stuff like that. It
Right,
reverses
yeah.
their hormones. Something like that. I could be wrong.
Right.
But I do kind of remember seeing that about something. So I think that's what he's fucking going at.
Oh,
Basically,
he's just a fucking nut job.
basically, yeah, putting chemicals in the water to turn the frog. Okay.
Yeah, Alex Jones is a nut job though. Or is he?
He's certainly a character.
Him and Eddie Bravo going back and forth. It's so funny. You ever see it?
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, doing the whole thing. Like,
You're gonna put me to sleep right here.
yes, fucking.
I'm not a fucking pussy. He's like,
Joe
no,
Rogan's
no,
like,
we're not
don't.
gonna do this.
Yeah.
No, we are. he kept saying to Joe, he's like, I'm gonna bring you to the ice, to the North Pole, and we're gonna look off the edge. He's like, we're not gonna do that. The whole episode, he just kept saying shit like that, and Joe was like, no,
Not happening.
no, we're not doing this. Right, go on. What does it do?
Lithium may work by changing the release of chemicals like dopamine or serotonin in your brain. Taking lithium helps you to have more control over your emotions. It helps you cope better with bipolar mood swings and takes several weeks to months for lithium to start working.
And what are the negative side effects? Because that sounds great.
We get some
Everybody should take lithium. By the sounds of that, you know what I mean? So I'm
Yeah.
sure it's not great.
negative effects of lithium. Here we go. Symptoms include weakness, worsening tremors, mild ataxia, which is like I think your brain, you know, your speech, and all, poor
Right.
concentration, and diarrhea.
Right.
Doesn't sound pleasant.
Now, before we start diving deeper into this, was it lithium that they said in that text message to Kanye West?
Hold on.
To the wire.
What a chance to be. Oh, it's
No.
not good, isn't it?
Do you know what's weird about that song?
What?
The other day, I woke up singing that.
Really?
Like, I woke up and I was like, to the wire. Just out of
The
nowhere.
other day I woke up screaming.
Yeah.
Here we go. Harley Pasternak. I don't know who that is. Probably some fucking
Pasternak.
some Illuminati fella coming to kill me.
Pasternak sounds like a
Threatens-
new name.
Threatens to institutionalise Kanye West and send him back to Zombieland.
Zombieland. Ooh. Here, the name Pasternak.
Yeah, don't say it.
I'm not
Don't
going to
say
say it, but
You
it
said it.
sounds like it could happen to be.
Yeah. No, Pasternak. Pasternak.
No?
I don't know.
He sounds like that.
Yeah.
Like,
He
to be
does sound like a.
if somebody with the name Pasternak told me that they were going to the synagogue at the weekend,
No, don't stop.
I
Stop.
wouldn't be surprised.
Stop. No, you can't keep this in there.
Yeah, we can.
You're being anti-Semitic.
It's not.
Yeah.
What's wrong with that? I'm just saying I wouldn't be surprised there was someone with that second name who said, "Hey man, I'm going to the synagogue later."
Yeah, right.
That's all I'm saying.
Oh, following his anti-Semitic rants, West shared texts sent by Pasternak, who is Jewish.
Really?
Yeah.
I wouldn't have guessed.
That, that began by offering to have a loving, open conversation with him based on fact. Pasternak also asked his former friend and client to refrain from cuss words or crazy stuff. Second option, I'll have you institutionalized again, where they medicate the crap out of you and you go back to Zombieland forever. Play dates with your kids won't be the same.
That
Fuck
is mental.
hell.
But to be fair, Kanye West could have just fucking had 2 phones, started sending himself messages. No, but like if that's true,
Tweeted the screenshot and wrote that he was mentally misdiagnosed and nearly drugged out of my mind to make me a manageable, well-behaved celebrity.
I'm not surprised. Like if that is true, because like who has he got around him? You know,
He had. His
who's his like close circle?
would have been Jay-Z and all that.
But he doesn't have it. Who's his family? Like, you know what I mean?
Kim.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he divorced Kim,
Well, remember.
so she's not going to be involved taking care of his life as much.
No.
You know what I mean?
It's
So
after his ma died, where he started going downhill.
that's true. Because I feel like his ma, he had like someone who really trusted him,
Really
He
cared
really
about him.
trusted and care, loves him.
Yeah.
Does he have that love? Like, you know the way when you're a kid, you know your mum and dad are gonna like
Look after
take care of you.
Yeah.
Like if some fella goes, "Hey kid, want some candy?"
Mm-hmm.
Your parents are gonna be like, "No, not
away
why?
from
Don't
him."
go, don't do that. That's ridiculous."
Yeah.
Right? And you're like, "Oh yeah, that is ridiculous. Why did I even think of that?"
Mm.
But if say you're a kid and this, I'm using this as like Kanye West,
Mhm.
like you know, just like a parable, right?
Yeah.
Like, oh, let's go this way. He has no one to say maybe you shouldn't do that, man, because just
Yeah.
think of the consequences, blah blah. I feel like I don't know if he does have people like this in his life,
Mm.
but when you get to that level of like superstardom, people are always trying to drag you in different directions.
Yeah.
You know, and manipulate it in certain ways, and you need to know you have,
Do you know what I think it could be?
your good click.
Remember how he was like, he went right wing and he was like supporting Trump and all this?
Yeah.
I'd say they don't like that. And that's
Who
why
is
they're.
they?
I'm not saying, but you know, they like.
Mm-hmm.
Powers that be. He didn't like that. So that's why they're.
Maybe,
You know
yeah.
what I mean?
You know, it could be. Could be.
I'm not saying that. Like, don't shoot the messenger.
That's not a crazy observation.
Literally, don't shoot the messenger. Please don't shoot me.
Please.
I don't want to be shot. Please. Fuck off.
What's that?
Red dot in your
Shining a laser on your head. Since when did you become Hindu? Yeah.
I wonder could you get clipped for saying all this shit?
Clip your toenail.
Could you get shot for saying all this shit?
No, I couldn't.
Well, I don't know.
No, we don't have big enough of a following.
Well, how do you know there's not that one person that's reporting back to the powers that be?
The government? No.
Do you reckon all the governments are like connected? Or are all in?
I do think about that a lot.
You know?
Like, is this separate governments, right?
Mm.
Like Ireland, England, America, Russia, Ukraine. Like, are they all really, really separate?
Yeah.
Or is
So
there
one-
or do they have to report to somebody?
Oh.
Is there a government for the governments?
I'd
You
say
know what I
there
mean?
is. There definitely is like a higher government.
I mean, we've been around how long? How long has civilization been around? You know,
Millions.
I feel like,
Millions of years.
I'd reckon there is. If I put money on it,
Mhm.
I'd say there is.
It's all the powers that be, isn't it?
But isn't there? What's the name of that? Like the EU. You know, they got the unions and
NATO.
stuff like that.
Is it?
NATO and so I reckon there's someone who trickles down into the rest of the world. You know,
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. It's weirdly
nah, man. It would make sense that there is
there is like a higher power.
that we don't know about.
Yeah. Do you reckon it's all satanic and like ritually enough?
I ain't saying all that,
I don't know.
but
Oh well.
you never know.
I'm gonna say all this shit. I'm gonna be like Tupac and speak up for the people.
Yeah.
What's the word?
You never know, like, because you have seen the stuff where your man Sam Smith, that's full blown demonic.
Great singer, by the way.
What?
Great voice, by the way.
Beautiful voice. That's not to say
It
that
is.
is full blown satanic worship.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And again, I think we've spoken about this in the podcast. I'm not sure if it's made it into any
Definitely
episodes though. Sandy Hook, you know what I mean?
The shooting?
Oh no, not Sandy Hook. Where am I saying Sandy Hook for? What's the name of it? They were all running around, they were all like chanting around the big owl god.
Don't go there. What?
Bohemian Grove.
I'm Googling this.
You've never heard of Bohemian Grove?
No.
I think it was Alex Jones snuck in, and it was like people like
How could that fat cunt sneak in anywhere?
presidents, like high up people were in there, and they were all dancing around a burning, like a giant like statue that was on fire of an owl.
Dancing around.
They were all like worshipping it, like dancing around.
Like fucking, what's his name?
Like, hiya, hiya,
What's his name?
hiya, hiya.
That fucking Eric Andre. Nightmare, nightmare, nightmare.
Never seen it.
You know what?
No.
They used to feed a girl LSD and go, nightmare, nightmare, nightmare.
What?
Pure inhalation. This is what he said.
Wait, what?
He said, on my quote, we used to feed this retarded girl LSD and link arms around and go, nightmare, nightmare, nightmare.
Who done that?
Eric Andre. You don't think he's taking the piss, he didn't.
Oh yeah, that's the.
Black fellow with the curly hair.
Yeah,
Afro.
yeah.
Whatever it is.
That's not, man. That's so
You know
bad.
when he said it was the fucking like ASAP Rocky or something. He's just like, what the fuck are you on about?
Yeah. No, man. Look into that shit, like.
Bro, I don't want them, I'm scared. Well, they will come get me.
They won't. I heard all this on Joe Rogan, so
Oh, well,
he's grand.
yeah, but he's fucking Joe Rogan though.
To be fair, he does take horse dewormer.
Remember that was the thing?
He's a racist guy. He's a racist who takes horse dewormer.
Yeah. What was that all about? Trump said something about take horse dewormer for COVID or something like that.
No, Trump said take bleach.
Should you take bleach? I don't think you should.
No, because there's something in bleach that like kills COVID.
Yeah.
He's like maybe we could look into taking something from the bleach and turn it into a medicine. He said something like that.
If you take your fucking medical advice from Donald Trump, then you deserve to get sick.
Mm.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Fake news.
Fake news.
Sound like Carmen.
I know, yeah. It's like, you here.
Will I pause this?
Yeah. You stay over there, and I go over
Yeah. You? Yeah. Me? Yeah. We've done our research,
on
Jamie.
Bohemian Grove, right? It's a campground in California where it's a club basically for like the most powerful men in the world.
It's a really fun club that you're not allowed into.
Trump, fuck off.
I wasn't even doing Trump there.
That was very Trumpy.
I wasn't doing that.
The people that gather at Bohemian Grove, who have included prominent business leaders, former US presidents, musicians, and oil barons, are told that weaving spiders come not here, meaning business deals are to be left outside. One exception was in 1942 when the planning for the Manhattan Project took place at the Grove, leading to the creation of the atom bomb. What film's out now?
Oppenheimer.
A spokesperson for Bohemian Grove say the people that gather there share a passion for the outdoors, music and theatre, and the blood of the young.
What's that? Say that again.
A spokesperson for Bohemian Grove say that the people that gather there share a passion for the outdoors, music, theatre.
Okay, music.
Yeah.
The music industry.
Yeah.
Who's in the music industry? Sam Smith.
Yeah.
Brother. Yeah.
Yeah.
And theatre. What's that? It's also movies and acting and
Theatre.
drama.
Theatre, like.
Theatre, but it could fall into that category.
Drama. Yeah.
You know.
Right, maybe. Yeah.
You know.
The club is so hush hush that little can be definitively said about it. But much of what we know today is from those who have infiltrated the camp, including Texas-based filmmaker Alex Jones. In 2000, Jones and his cameraman entered the camp with a hidden camera and were able to film a Bohemian Grove ceremony, cremation of the Care. During the ceremony, members wear costumes and cremate a coffin effigy called Care for a 40-foot owl, in reference to the surrounding redwood trees.
Hold on, before you go any, while you're doing it, I'm going to light up a cigar because I need to chill the fuck out.
Yeah, this is weird, man. Another infiltrator, Spy magazine writer Philip Weiss, posed as a guest for 7 days in 1989 when the waiting list was 33 years long. 3 years for a waiting list. And the Grove had several thousand members.
So a 33-year waiting list just to get into the club.
To get into the club, yeah.
Whoa. Who was that?
Some fucking journalist, magazine writer.
Right, so he wasn't important enough.
Wow. Weiss published the article Inside Bohemian Grove, writing, "You know you are inside the Bohemian Grove when you come down a trail in the woods and hear piano music from
Get me out here.
and then around the bend, see a man with a beer in one hand, urinating into the bushes. This is the most gloried in ritual of the encampment, the freedom of powerful men to pee wherever they like, a right the club has invoked when trying to fight government anti-sex discrimination efforts." What? I don't care about all that shit.
Oh, because it's starting to sound good now, you don't like it?
That's just, hang on. Former President Bill Clinton once told a heckler, the Bohemian Club. Did you say Bohemian Club? That's where all those rich Republicans go up and stand naked against trees, right? I've never been to the club, but you should go. It'd be good for you. You get some fresh air.
Seems to know a lot about it for someone who's never been there.
Yeah, I know.
That's, you know...
That bit scared me, hearing piano music.
Yeah, it's a bit freaky, like.
Yeah.
But to be fair, they could just... Because, like, come here, we listen to weird music.
Yeah.
You know, so what's to say famous people and rich people don't like listen to weird music as well?
Oh, piano music?
Yeah, you know.
Not weird.
You know, but like getting around the fucking campfire and going, ooh, ooh, ooh.
Hey, yeah.
You know, doing shit like that. Like, just because they're rich and famous and powerful doesn't mean they don't like to get weird.
Get freaky.
You know what I mean? Like, they don't like to get naked and run around.
Nah.
What are your thoughts on that?
I don't know. I just think it's kind of weird, and I don't.
You don't care for it much, do
I
you?
don't care for activities much.
Yeah.
I don't know about all that. I like rocks.
There's so much weird shit going on in the world, man.
And you know what? Take it outside. We'll get to the bottom of it.
Eventually, I don't want to commit to that.
Take it outside.
Maybe one day we might.
Take it outside. Investigate.
Yeah.
Coming soon.
What if when I'm UFC champion, they put me on bleeding lithium like Kanye West?
No, they won't tell me.
Why?
So I'll be there. Oh, let them.
No. Hold me back. Hold me back.
I'll punch the head off fucking Bill Gates.
He'd probably be dead by the time then. How old is he?
I don't know. 70s.
Ah, yeah. He's got like 3 years left in him.
Yeah. No,
No, with that adrenochrome,
yeah, he'll live till
he'd
105.
probably outlive us.
Yeah.
It's a weird one.
It is.
Because it does sound sus and it sounds like a culty, devil worshipping kind of scenario.
Mm-hmm.
But however, there's nothing definitive there.
Yeah, there's no like proper proof that
You get me?
the devil worshippers.
Yeah, there's nothing definitive there to prove that what they're doing is sketchy.
Yeah. Sounds like a bunch of fucking rich fellas having a buzz.
Yeah, you know, I like to have a buzz sometimes.
You do. Buzz is my favourite thing to do.
Yeah. So, all I'm saying is look into it.
Do your own research.
Yeah.
You're not a fucking journalist.
Yeah.
Two
We're just two
muppets in a
idiots
shed.
in the backyard in a shed.
Talking absolute waffle.
Mm-hmm.
Talking pony.
And that being said, this has been
Solid.
episode, I'm not sure, of Take It Outside podcast.
See you next week.
We'll see you
Next Tuesday.
next Tuesday. Adios.
That was a great voice, by the way. Great impression. Do it again.
I feel like I could do better.
Try again. You 100% can do better.
Give me something to say.
Jamie,
my good friend Jamie, race car.
Is
that right? That was better, wasn't it?
He do the pin drop and he do a little dance, show the money in the pot and he take the whole lot from the bottom to the top. You public spot, you be dropped like it's hot, drinking Henny on the rocks. We had Jenny from the block, you public spot. From the bottom to the top, you public spot, you be dropped like it's hot, drinking Henny on the rocks. We had Jenny from the block, from the 7 to the pop. No, we never stopped. From the groovy monthly, buddy, I washed up. No use. Gone soft, gone off. Old news, slap bruise like spread like a rumor. Get brain like a tune. Kick me out, gas, make the pay for the ill. Well, scruffy monthly, done some dumb stuff. But me young pup. When I'm packing, walking down the road to give the guy thumbs up. When it's 6 in the morning and the sun's up. And the peeling the corns. And me feelings get horrid. Never's knocking for the disturbance, never's knocking in for the disturbing the peace. Talking about how they're gonna call the police. They call the guard, did not call the police. No wipe the floor clean with the chlorine bleach. Drink up Noreen leech, I'm not falling asleep. No wipe the floor clean with the chlorine bleach. Drink up Noreen leech, I'm not falling asleep. No wipe the floor clean with the chlorine bleach.